Whoop, whoop. What up, homies? Welcome to Silverback. I'm streaming. My name is JoJo, and today is day 31. Got it right. Damn it. I could have sworn I was going to get it right this time. 31 of 365 days to the best chef of my life. Thank you all for being here. Homies, we are done with our very first month. What an amazing fucking feeling. We are finished with our very first month of the series. That's amazing. Time has flown through. What an eventful month it has been. A lot of growing pains, a lot of ups and downs, but I stuck to my goals. You know, let's backtrack and make sure we know what those goals were. A gallon a day, every day. I know I didn't do that, but I came pretty damn close most days. It's hard without a gallon jug. It's hard to pinpoint whether I drunk a whole gallon or not. Sometimes I drunk more, but a lot of times we were there maybe 3/4 of the way. I did my best. I knew I wasn't going to get it every day, but I definitely was trying my best. As usual, I'm stuffy. What was my other goals? Don't order out. Held true to that. What else? Eat between 12 and 8 the entire month. Eating between 12 and 8. I never ate before 12. I never ate after 8. The entire month. You know, my own hands, my own food, my own body. And I'm very thankful for that. I gotta be honest with y'all. I went to the doctors today, and I did tell y'all about the struggle that I was going through. And I gotta keep it real. I got weighed, and I know how much I weigh now. So the last time I got weighed was back in November, and I weighed 283 pounds. Today when I got weighed, I weighed 270 pounds. So we're heading in the right direction. Right at the last second, I decided that I wanted to know, because if somehow I ended up losing too much weight, that was going to be a problem. But this lets me know that over the course of 2 months, I've lost 13 pounds. That's good. That's a good amount of weight to lose in that amount of time. We're not losing weight too fast. We're doing our body well. And if that's the only time I get weighed, then that's it. I still don't have a scale. I still don't plan on weighing myself of my own free will. I don't think I have another doctor's appointment coming up anytime soon. Maybe March. And I don't even know if that's an in-person doctor's appointment. So if that's the next time I get weighed, that's the next time I get weighed. No more scales goes for me. It doesn't go for the doctors. Another thing on top of that was that my blood pressure, for those of you who don't know, which should be everyone except for my wife and maybe members of my family, I have high blood pressure. I deal with high blood pressure. I take medicine for it and everything. And today I went up there and I hadn't taken my medication yet. My blood pressure was low, normal, but low for me. It was borderline shocking to hear it, to the point where I was like, that doesn't sound right. My blood pressure, for as long as I can remember, has been high. Sometimes very, very high. But I think just the month of cleaner eating, hydration, activity, on top of taking my medication daily, I think all of that is playing a part in regulating my blood pressure. And this is why it's very important to get on top of things like this, because as I get older, my blood pressure being high is going to have a catastrophic effect on my body, my heart, my kidneys. All of those things are at risk, with high blood pressure. So Staying on top of that, and this is what I mean by the best shape of my life. You know, it's not just about trying to go and fucking get a 6-pack or some shit like that, or just being strong, and it's about genuinely being healthy. There are people who are smaller who have high blood pressure, so it's not just about weight, it's about your health. So to have my blood pressure reading low at the time meant more to me than anything else, you know. And I'm a work to keep it that way. I'm a work to maintain that level. So I'm very, very grateful, very thankful for, you know, the results. I am seeing noticeable differences in my body, you know. There's still a lot of work to do, and we're going to keep on working. Moving forward, you know, next month, I always got to have some type of challenge. And next month's challenge, I haven't really figured it out yet. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Drop them in the comments and let me know. I'm down for anything as long as I feel like I'm capable and able to do it. And if I can't do it, then I'll try to adjust it to make it a more manageable goal to achieve. I was thinking something along the lines of 100 burpees a day every day for the month of February. That's something that I'm leaning towards. But if you guys got anything better or you know, just different, then please feel free to let me know. What an amazing month. What an amazing month. All of my parents and my brother's birthday are all in January. So I got to see them all reach another milestone in their lives. You know, I dealt with some super emotional roller coasters, but a lot of great news came in January. What a fantastic way to start this year. What a fantastic day to start this year. What a fantastic day to end today. Today was crazy, man. Today was crazy. I'm going to tell y'all. I wasn't going to tell you, but I'm going to tell y'all. So, I ordered groceries yesterday. We were out of food. And I ordered groceries yesterday. I did all the stuff that I was going to do today. And come time for my groceries to come, and they don't show up. Where are my groceries? I don't know where my groceries are. I'm checking the tracker. Oh man, the tracker's not working. Where are my groceries? They were supposed to be here. I gotta cook today. I have no food to make, you know, for grocery day, you know? And we're calling customer service and we're like, yo, where's my food at? And they're like, well, we don't know. We haven't heard back from the driver. Blah, 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 blah. Time, I think maybe 30 minutes pass and we get a call back and they're like, so we have reported the driver as not returning and we've reported your groceries as stolen. So our driver stole our groceries. You know, I hope he really needed that, you know, and I hope it was worth the risk. There was a lot of groceries and he was like, yes, I feed my family today, you know, and for all of eternity. And so we got our money back for the groceries. And I'm like, okay, I just reorder them for tomorrow and I'll make do with whatever I have in the house today. 30 more minutes pass of depression and despair of why we don't have our groceries, and some random lady shows up at our door bringing in our groceries, and we're looking at each other. We're like, what's happening? Our groceries are supposed to be coming. We got our money back. So why are our groceries here? You know, they didn't say that they were sending somebody else out with our groceries. This is a whole other person bringing our groceries in. And so we got our groceries on the house. And that was like what a way to end the month, you know? It was a lot of groceries. It was almost $300 worth of groceries. Almost $300 worth of groceries that we got on the house. You know? Amazing. I know what you think. $300 worth of... Look, I don't like to go to the grocery store. So when I get my groceries, I get them to stretch out for majority of the month. I do my best to make it last the entire month, you know, so that I don't have to go to the grocery store to get stuff. So we wait till the last possible second to get our groceries, and we get it in bulk. You know, that's why the price, but whatever. Either way, y'all, 31 days down. January is officially over. February 1st starts tomorrow. We're going to be doing some ring fit tomorrow. I mean, I'm super excited, yo, to keep going with you guys. I know I had some trouble a couple days ago, but that's up here, man. This is the process when I have to come to you every day with a video. That's the reason why I do this. You guys get to see what goes on in my head. Those thoughts that I have when I ask why I'm doing something or I'm struggling mentally and I can't get the words out, that's for you guys to see every side of me. These are all things that I keep to myself. You know, I stay in my hole. I keep all of my emotions inward, or I explode outward to my wife and I'm crying and I'm, you know, just laying it all out there when I eventually fill up with too much whatever, rage, sadness, despair. You know, my wife told me the other day, she's like, you look really sad. You know, do what you have to do, whatever that is, I support you. And that was very tough. That was very tough because I was sad. I was very sad, you know, and the reasoning behind it is unexplainable. So that just makes it worse. She said that keep going, keep moving, keep working, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, here's this video that I watched the other day. Let me see if I can find it. So I'm gonna just play the video. I don't monetize these videos, so I don't really care if they get demonetized. Give me a second.
I'm your only customer. Why are you always polishing the glass? Trick of the trade. Makes people nervous when a bartender just stands there. So lay some bartender wisdom on me. I'm lost in space here. You're not where you want to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else. You said it. Well, say you could snap your fingers and be wherever you wanted to be. I bet you'd still feel this way. Not in the right place. The point is, you can't get so hung up on where you'd rather be that you forget how to make the most of where you are. What are you telling me? Take a break from worrying about what you can't control. Live a little. Live a little.
But yeah, man, when I watched that, it kind of, you know, put things into perspective. I'm constantly, and my wife will tell you the same, I'm constantly looking forward to the next thing. Like I'm like, okay, now that this happened, I have to plan for what's next. I have to figure out what's next. I have to know what's next. I have to get ready for what's next. Do. And I never get to appreciate the moments that I'm in. I never get to be happy about the situation that I'm currently in. You know? It's bad. It's really, really bad because I'll go as far as saying I'm bored. I'm bored because I'm so focused on what's happening in the future. I'm so focused on some shit that hasn't even occurred yet. Excuse my language. I said I was gonna stop cursing, but that starts in February. But I was so focused on what doesn't exist yet, you know, that I forget to just absorb my moment. I forget to absorb where I am and be happy with what I have and be happy with the people around me and be happy with the progress that I made in whatever shape or form that may be. And it's time to acknowledge that shit. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. My wife said this shit. She's like, do you know how many times we said we wasn't going to order food? You know how many times you said you wasn't going to eat late? You know, you wasn't going to overeat, or you know how many times you said you wanted to cook all the time and this and that. And literally since we've been together. My wife and I have known each other since 2013. We've been together since the end of 2013. We've been married since 2014. Almost once a week, I'm talking about how I want to get it together, how I want to get in shape, how I want to be focused, how I want to do better, how I want to cook. I want to learn how to be a chef. I want to learn how to be healthy and fucking focus on what I'm eating and do all the right things. I did it all the time. I said it all the time, how I want to save money and not spend all my money and put all my shit towards all these unnecessary things, and how I just want to appreciate what I have and stop trying to find different ways to gain more, find more, do more, just be happy. I've said this, and she's like, you did it. 31 days, you did that shit. You did what you've fought so hard for damn near 10 years. You've done it, and you're not even acknowledging it. Well, look, I am so fucking happy right now. I am so proud of myself. I am so thankful for the ability to be here, existing at this moment, to see all of that I've accomplished in just 31 days. If I had the demeanor that I had for these last 31 days my entire life, I don't know where I would be. But I know for a fact I'd be the best version of myself. That's for damn sure. And I'm happy that I get to do that now. I'm happy that I get to do that now. I'm happy that I get to focus on all of my goals and my priorities now, when it's time to get my life together, when it's time to find that focus, when it's time to be more of an adult in my eyes. There are not many older people who I consider adults. I consider adults people of drive and logic and passion, and understanding. I hate a lot of older people. I don't like a lot of older people because they're so set in their ways and they don't know how to get out of their own box. But I do my best not to be that way. Either way, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. February 1st, y'all. February 1st. More music, more Ring Fit, more streaming, more opportunities. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next month.